I'm road testing the 2017 Mazda MX-5 Miata RF. The RF stands for Retractable Fastback. That's Retractable Fastback. It's new on this generation of the Miata, or the MX-5, however you like to call it. Replacing a complete hardtop with the previous model with a hardtop folded completely back. This one, in this version, a center roof panel folds into the rear, but the buttress in the back, the rear structure in the back remains. So it's a Targa-like experience. And this is how you open the roof of a 2017 Mazda MX-5 Miata RF. Switch down here, the dash, push it up, get the cool graphic on the dash showing that the top's operating, and the top is operating. And it's complete. For my road test, I drove the 2017 Mazda MX-5 RF Grand Touring in crowded city traffic, on the Washington DC Beltway, and on open country roads. The car is a blast to drive in the city. Its nimbleness and size allow you to sprint through traffic and park pretty much anywhere. The sporty ride is never harsh, even on road surface irregularities that you encounter in our large cities. Accelerating to merge on the Beltway is a pure joy. You literally look for opportunities to sprint through the 6-speed manual gearbox at full throttle, listening to the 2-liter 4-cylinder engine as it eagerly revs towards the red line. All Miatas share the same 2-liter 155 horsepower engine that generates 148 pound-feet of torque, which is enough to accelerate the 2,400-pound Miata from 0 to 60 in an impressive 6.4 seconds. I really put the MX-5 through its paces on open country roads in Southern Maryland. It's easy to carve a line through twisty turns and use the engine braking to reduce speed while maintaining revs as you enter a turn, and then accelerate out, given the MX-5's precise steering and, again, superb 6-speed manual gearbox. The Miata does exhibit some body roll, but I found that it was enough to keep you connected to the driving experience, and you never felt that you were trying to muscle the car through a turn. Every ounce of the Miata is there to support the driving experience and safety. My loaded Grand Touring, however, was also fairly luxurious with its heated leather seats, Bose 9-speaker HD audio, Sirius XM satellite radio, Mazda navigation, and automatic climate control. Safety features on the Grand Touring include adaptive front lighting, high beam control, lane departure warning system, rain sensing windshield wipers, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. Cool LED headlights are standard on all Miata models. The top-down experience in the MX-5 RF is unique. I've owned premium hardtop convertibles from other makes, and this is the first one where you still have that target kind of structure remaining with the hardtop down. So you enjoy that wind in your hair feeling while still being shielded from direct wind buffeting, and at times you even get some shade from the sun, depending on where the sun is in relation to your driving location. So during my road test, it was August, crazy high humidity, so I took full advantage of the automatic climate control while driving with the top open and remained calm. And it's an automatic system, so you can tweak it to really be pretty comfortable with the car open in the middle of the summer heat. And so given that experience, and I bet you during the cold months, you'd also be comfortable with the top open, and remember those comfortable leather heated seats that just seal the deal with that. I found that the car reasonably quiet with the roof open, even at highway speeds. And you consider road noise, wind, and drivetrain, the car is reasonably quiet. So I wouldn't have any qualms about driving the MX-5 RF on a long trip with the top open. I love the styling of the RF. Some of my colleagues in the automotive press aren't so enthusiastic about the styling, but I kind of think that they're looking for something that the MX-5 RF is not. Something, I don't know, twice as large and 3 times as expensive. While I was out with it, I received a lot of interest and comments about the car. One guy asked me to take pictures with it even, which I accommodated. My favorite conversation was with a truck driver who got my attention while I stopped at a traffic light. So this guy clearly likes to look at the car. Actually, if I had more time with him at the light, I probably could have sold him one. But anyway, this is how the conversation went. He pulls up and asks me if the car has a V8 or a V6 turbo. And I replied, 2-liter 4, and his eyebrows up. He goes, well, how fast does it go? It's like 0 to 60, 6.4, thereabouts. I still surprised, how much horsepower. It's like, 155. So again, you get a lot of personality, a lot of capability in a very tight package. And I think the sexiness and what's the word? A little more exotic flavor even is achieved with the RF over the soft top. The RF definitely stands out in traffic. So what's the verdict? Mazda introduced the Miata, its interpretation of the classic sports car, at the 1989 Chicago Auto Show as a 1990 model. Mazda has successfully refined its fun-to-drive, affordable, lightweight design for 28 years. Mazda sold its 1 millionth MX-5 Miata in April of 2016. So how do you build on that successful formula? The RF models add a level of refinement and sexiness to the MX-5 Miata lineup. Mazda engineers added the power top and its 120 pounds of extra weight without sacrificing the Miata speed, ride, or handling. And there's some debate on that. People actually got professional drivers, tracks, data loggers, and worked really hard to find the difference in the soft top versus the RF model. And if you work really hard, you might find something, but it's really not going to make a bit of difference to the average consumer. Even an enthusiast driver is going to have a hard time finding any difference that 120 pounds makes. So my suggestion: buy the Miata that you love and fit your budget. Use sunblock and have a great time. Hey, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the thumbs up like button, and look out for my upcoming videos.